Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. And today I have received a piece of mail from Shawn up at Shawn's Stuff. And I didn't know Shawn was sending me anything. And then all of a sudden this just showed up in my mailbox and feels like a big fat pack of cards, or maybe it could be a cell phone, I suppose. I don't know why Shawn would send me a cell phone, but I'm going to assume there's some cards in here, and very excited about this. I did not know that Shawn was doing this, so I'm very curious to see what he may have sent in here. Before we rip into that, I want to do a quick shout out to a new subscriber, Card Collecting Duo. Really good channel. I went over there and watched several of their videos just in the last couple of days. They open all sports, mostly modern stuff, but they also do some vintage stuff. Just the other night they opened 2 cello packs of 1982 tops and found some pretty good stuff in there. So they do vintage too. They also do PSA reveals. They send in stuff to get graded and then show us on the channel how they did, what kind of grades they got back. It's a father and son. That's the duo, a dad and his son. And you guys know I like the family channel, so head on over to Card Collecting Duo if you haven't been there, and give them a look. I think you might like them. I certainly enjoy them. They have a really positive enthusiasm for the hobby. And speaking of father and son, Shawn also does videos with his son at the Shawn's Stuff channel. If you haven't been to Shawn's Stuff, please go over there and do that. He and his son, who is named Hockey Dog, open, well, as you could guess, they open hockey, but they open other stuff too. Hockey Dog is not, it's an awesome name, but it's just not one that my wife and I ever considered for our son. I don't know why we didn't think of that. It's a great name. And Hockey Dog, if you're watching, we wish you well, and thank you for the awesome howls that you deliver every time you're in a video. It's not the same without those, so we really like those a lot. So go see Shawn's Stuff and check out Shawn and Hockey Dog, and I'm going to check out this very sweet Random Act of Kindness package that Shawn has sent my way most unexpectedly. Got my scissors out here, and we'll get into this and see what kind of goodness is inside here. It does, oh, there's a note too, which I love. Love it when I get the notes. That is the best part. Dear Card Wolf, please accept this token of my appreciation for your friendship and support. Sincerely, Shawn. Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Shawn. I'll put that up here with my notes and letters that I've received from you guys. Thank you very much, Shawn. This is a wonderful surprise. It looks like there are a bunch of cards sandwiched between this cardboard, packed very securely by Shawn. And we'll see if we can get these out of here. This one and this one, and then that should maybe do it. Let's see. There you go. Card Wolf. All right, that must be the one that I was supposed to get. Awesome. All right, let's check this out and see what's in here. I'm pretty excited about this. Really, I like Shawn's channel quite a lot. He opens a lot of really good stuff, and he also opens some unusual stuff and talks about different kinds of cards. Shawn, like myself, is a big Battlestar Galactica fan, so every now and then he shows cards from his Battlestar Galactica collection. I'm often very, put these down here so it's not split. I'm often very envious of the cards I see because I don't really have any Battlestar Galactica cards. I never, when they were out, I either wasn't really collecting new stuff, or I just didn't notice they had come out or something. I'm not sure, but I never did get very many of those. That's a Raven right off the top there. C.J. Mosley, good linebacker from them. And that's a rookie card. I do not have that one. That is a nice one. This is back when Topps was making football cards. So, you know, this was a while ago. Ed Dixon there. Good tight end for them for many years. Torrey Smith, very good wide receiver for them. Very athletic. And then there's Terrell Suggs. I don't think Suggs is in the Hall of Fame yet. I'm not sure he's eligible. I think he only retired maybe 4 years ago, but I think Suggs probably will go in the Hall of Fame. He has a ton of quarterback sacks, and he was a really good, I have him listed as a linebacker there, and that's where he started out, but then he became sort of an edge rusher on the defensive line, and was a very good one. Max Williams, also a rookie card there. Nice to have that one. And there's Joe Flacco, longtime quarterback for the Ravens. There, he led them to the postseason something like 8 seasons in a row or something like that. And then, of course, he won Super Bowl 47 with the Ravens. Joe Flacco. Rashard Perryman, another rookie card there. These are nice Topps cards. I do not have any of these that I've seen so far. Another Suggs. Nice to have that one. And Justin Forsett, good running back for them, real workhorse kind of guy for them for several years. Now we've got Orioles here. This is an opening day. Tommy Hunter, he seems very, very excited in that picture. Perhaps they won their, it's a superstar celebration for the Orioles there. I don't think, don't know. I don't think that they were in the postseason at that point, so that must have just been they won a game, which, you know, is worth celebrating if you're the Orioles, let me tell you at this point. Orioles' 2014 record was 96-66. Yeah, I think that was one of the last years that they were really quite good and competitive. That was a really good year for the Orioles. Here we go back to the Ravens. Steve Smith, longtime wide receiver in the league. It's in the 1,000-yard club for that season. Steve Smith was a really good wide receiver. He would really go up and get balls and battle people and just seemed to really like battling people and knocking people over when he ran. Good wide receiver. What do we have here? Oh, I know what this is. I like this. I believe this is, yes it is. It's from the Marvel anime set. You can see this down here. And I believe all of the art for this set was done by an artist named Peaches Momoko, and I really enjoy her art. And this is a pretty good one from Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't believe these are numbered or anything like that. This is Rocket Raccoon, but this is one of the, yeah, they're Peach Momoko, that's right. And these came out in 2020, and they're already kind of hard to find, so I'm pretty delighted to have that. I really like her art quite a bit. What is this? A Star Trek card. Wow, this is awesome too, from the original series. There's Matt Decker. I don't recognize your authority to relieve me. Oh man, the original series. There's some quality stuff in there. That is great. I do not have that. And I don't know what set that's from, but that is pretty sweet. Princess Leia, that looks like a sticker card. That is awesome. Wow, I really like that one. That one might have to go on the back wall. That is a really dramatic card there with Leia with the blaster. That is a sweet card. I might have to cover up the satellites with that one. And now there is a Battlestar Galactica card of Commander Adama. That is pretty awesome, and I love the way that these are cut. You're probably wondering, why is this card cut with these corners off like that? It was an odd thing that they did in the television series. All of the paperwork and you know, any kind of stationery or paperwork that was done, even the file folders, the corners were all cut like that. It was just kind of an interesting characteristic of the universe that the TV series was set in, and I guess when they did the trading cards, they decided to make it look like they came from that universe, which is a really nice touch. Adama was the leader of the Galactic Fleet, so that is a really nice card to have. And as I said, I don't have any of these. Starbuck was the best Viper pilot in the fleet, and in the original Battlestar Galactica, Starbuck was a guy, but in the updated one, they made Starbuck a woman, and I thought that worked really well. I really enjoyed the portrayal of that character. Oh man, now, this is a throwback one from Galactica 1980. Man, that series was terrible, but still, I watched it. I mean, I don't know. You know, it was hard to find good sci-fi on television in 1980, I'll put it that way. So, you know, you took what you could get, and so we went with Galactica 1980. Oh man, and here's some more. And that's a Cylon Raider back then. That is pretty great. And the design of those ships really didn't change that much from the old Galactica series to the new one. I mean, they were a little more streamlined in the new one, but the overall design was still pretty much the same, and they're pretty sinister-looking ships. There's one of the shiny Cylons from Galactica 1980. That is pretty sweet there. Wow, that is very nice. And there you go. Right. There's a Cylon Raider, and the light that you see in their helmet would slowly go across the helmet. There was a little sound effect that went with that. I can still hear it. And this is from the new Galactica, Significant 7. And that character, her name was actually 6, but there were 7 different Cylons. So maybe this is an insert set of Cylons, I'm guessing. Yep, number 6. This must be some sort of an insert set. And there's one of the other Cylons. And yeah, that is pretty great. Wow, these are awesome. I had no Battlestar Galactica cards, so these are a real treat. Thank you so much, Shawn. What a great bunch of cards, man. What a nice variety, too. You really know what I like. You really hit all of the, checked all of the boxes on that. Star Trek, Galactica, the Ravens, and even a little Marvel anime. That is pretty sweet. And there's still a couple of cards here that I want to look at that I did not spoil. What do we have here? This is Invasion of the Saucer Men. Man, I thought the Topps 3D cards were horrific and scary, but this one may trump those. Now, what is this? This is Horror Monster Series. And what year is this? I honestly do not recognize this. This is from a company called New Cards, spelled N-U. New Cards, which that is one on me. I don't remember them as being a manufacturer. This looks like it's from about the 70s. I'll get this back in focus, and then I'll see if I can flip to the back without a glare, and you can see New Cards. It has no copyright date on it, so I'm just guessing that it is the 70s, but could be even earlier than that. I'm not sure. Shawn, you'll have to tell me what this card is from in the comments, because I honestly am not familiar with that. It's a cool science fiction card, though. Maybe you guys would prefer that on the back wall rather than Princess Leia. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. I think I'll keep Leia for now. And this is the last one. It says, I tried to find a wolf card, but... Okay, let's see what's going on here. This is pretty interesting. Tried to find a wolf card, but the best I could do is a cub. Okay. Cub Swanson. All right. That is pretty funny. I thought it was going to be a Chicago Cub, and here it is instead. It's, what is this, UFC champ? That is pretty cool. Cub Swanson. I do not watch UFC. I mean, I've seen it before, but I don't follow it. So I do not know Cub Swanson very well at all, but that is a good wolf card. It looks like he's really battling there and asserting his power in the ring. So that is pretty cool too. Wow, look at this great bunch of cards here. That is just awesome, Shawn. Thank you so much. I am really very happy with these. I'm really happy to get the Battlestar Galactica cards. Like I said, I don't have any of those. And while I do have a box, an unopened box of the Marvel anime cards, I do not have any singles, so it's nice to have one of these. And, you know, of course, Raccoon from the Guardians of the Galaxy. That is a pretty cool one there. So thank you for that, and all these great Ravens and Orioles. Great package, Shawn. Thank you so much. A lot of fun opening this, and I'm going to really enjoy going through these again later on. This is a really nice variety here. And you guys know, if you watched the channel at all last week, that I certainly like the variety. We're just doing one thing on the episode today, keeping it simple and keeping it short, which everybody on YouTube seems to like. So maybe this will go over a little bit better. But we'll get back to the variety stuff maybe later in the week. I got some good stuff coming up for you. We did not do Dorking with Dice last week, so we will do it this week at some point. You can expect some dorking and some dice here on the Card Wolf Network. And also, I think I may have a pack battle coming up with Average Joe again. We were just talking about that last night, so I think we're going to schedule that in at some point this week if we can. And who knows what else is going to happen on the channel. You never know. It's on the old Mickey Mouse Club back when I was a kid. They had, I forget what day it was, but one day out of the week was Anything Can Happen Day. And, you know, they do all kinds of wacky stuff. I like to think every day at Card Wolf is Anything Can Happen Day, because even I don't know what's going to happen most of the time. I kind of just decide right before I get on the air, let's open that today, or look, some mail came, we better open that. That'll be fun, and just kind of do it that way. And that's what happened today with Shawn sending me this really nice package. Again, thank you so much, and if you haven't been to Shawn's stuff, head over to his channel and check it out. I think you will definitely enjoy it. Very nice guy, and his son is pretty awesome too. You cannot go wrong with the hockey dog. So I'll see you guys very soon. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and as always, happy collecting.